Greetings everyone, Joseph James here with the nightly newsletter brought to you by the schooloftrade.com. Today was May 21st, 2009. Before we get into our live trade room results today, I want to remind you guys, keep you updated about our early bird trade setup. Now guys, the early bird is a correlation trade that's taken at 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on the DAX and the Euro stocks market. And of course, our members are using this right now to see tremendous results, to get their day off to a great start. Now this morning, 3 a.m., we opened up our charts, we checked our correlation, and of course, guys, all the rules are available to our lifetime members, so come join us for those. Now, we saw right away the correlation gave us a heads up on a direction of a short trade here at 3 a.m. Once the market opened up, we then waited for a little bit of price action, waited to see the confirmation of this move. We waited for a pullback into our trigger line, first target at +4, second target at +8, and my trailer locking in another 11 points for a total of 23 points on the DAX. Now the DAX is going to tick at $32 per point per contract. So at 23 points, another great way to start off your day. Now I want to remind you guys that we open up our live trade room at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's available to our trial members, so come join us for a 3-week trial, or our lifetime members. And of course, we have no monthly fees associated with this. Our lifetime members are here for life. Now, when we open up our room at 7:30, our first job is to identify the market that we see and the news events that we have to worry about today. Now, our news events are always posted on our blog. That's schooloftrade.com/blog. So check out the blog every day for all the news events we need to worry about. And then we identify what type of market it is that we see. And we look at the market to identify whether or not it's a trending market or a sideways market. Of course, we have to then adjust our trading style accordingly. So job number 2 is to adjust. We adjust to the news events by defining our windows of opportunity. We then adjust to the type of market that we see. Because remember guys, I cannot trade a sideways market the same way I would trade a trending market and vice versa. So I have to adjust, and we do that by defining our trade zones, by changing our management style ever so slightly, and of course by accounting for the characteristics that we see in a trending market compared to a sideways market. In other words, once I identify, now I'm going to adjust accordingly, and if I do that correctly, job number 3, which is to execute my trades, becomes very easy. I simply have to wait for price to come into my trade zones, and of course I use patience and discipline to look for only the highest percentage opportunities in the markets. When I see the opportunities present themselves, I have a very simple, mechanical approach to my trading, and I let my rules do the trading for me. Right? No interpretation needed, no impulse trades, very simple, mechanical approach following our rules to execute our trades. Now let's take a look at a couple trades that we took this morning live in the trade room. Now as you guys know, we trade 6 different markets. We're looking at the mini Dow futures contract here, symbol is YM. I have a slower time frame on the left, faster time frame on the right. And of course on the mini Dow, this ticks in $5 increments. 1 tick, 1 point equals $5. And 35 minutes past 9 o'clock this morning, we got into the market for our first trade of the day on the short side. Now, price broke into our predetermined trade zone. These yellow boxes are our predetermined trade zones. These are the best opportunities we're going to get in this market. Now, it broke in the downside just after the U.S. Open. In fact, our alarm clock was going off at 9:35 right when this trade pattern set up. So perfect timing, which gave us all the time we needed then to get in on the short side for this winning trade. 9:35 a.m. entry was at 82.92 to the short side. I took profit at +5 and profit at +10 for a total of 15 points here at $5 a point here in the mini Dow, symbol is YM. Now we weren't done there. We continued with the E-minis later on this afternoon. Our slower time frame on the left, faster time frame on the right. And guys, as you can see, it doesn't matter what market we want to trade. Our methodology works on any liquid market, any time frame, whether or not you want to be trading on a 1-minute chart or a 10-minute chart. It's all relative because of the fundamentals behind our setups. In this particular trade on the S&P, 39 minutes past the hour of 2 o'clock, 2:39 this afternoon, our entry was at 81.5, and this is another short trade for a positive 3.75. A little under 4-point winner here in the S&P just before the hour of 3 o'clock on the short side here in the S&P futures, another member of the E-mini family. And as you guys can see, it doesn't matter what market we're trading, we're always going to be consistently profitable. Let's do a quick recap. Come join us tomorrow. Our live trade room opens up at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We trade 6 different markets. The E-minis, of course, the S&P, the YM, the mini Dow, the Russell, the Nasdaq. We also trade gold, Euro stocks, the DAX. We've traded crude oil, the bond markets. Right? It doesn't matter, guys. Now, when you're in the room, we're going to be calling live trades right in front of you. We'll announce ahead of time our entries, where our targets are, and where our stops are. We'll show you the trading dome. We'll show you our trade management charts. And there's going to be plenty of opportunities for you guys to ask questions and get accurate answers. You're going to see the market in a completely different way once you're done with our trial. So I would encourage you guys, come out, join us free for 3 weeks as part of the trial. If you have any questions, send us an email. That's sales@schooloftrade.com, or pick up the phone, jump on Skype, and get in touch with us. Guys, my name is Joseph James. I'm the developer of the James Wave method of trading. I want to thank you guys for your time. Hope it helps, and we'll see you in the chat room.